The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive, front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
And he's there to get it away. And here's De Bruyne.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard. And here's Haaland. Now that looks a decent ball. It's roll! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance miss, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Chiellini. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Neymar. Neymar goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Neymar plays it in. Beckenbauer gathers from the goal kick. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Ronaldo. Portugal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Batistuta! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. De Jong. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, it's Batistuta. Neymar. Nice bit of trickery. Cross flung it. Oh, what a climb! Goal, Portugal! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
After 30 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Haaland. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And this is Batistuta. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And Batistuta! Goal!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
And just a quick reminder today,
the midway point of the game.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 10.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Looking for the run. That's really well manoeuvred. Gusto clears. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bastoni. Portugal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And that's a throw-in. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is constant.
Face to face with the keeper. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. The referee's come over. A red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Neymar! It's loose, and oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Messi. Shot a goal! He's a sharp little ball hit. Shapes to shoot! Goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should...
Batistuta! It's a goal! Into the lead once more. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 17, Neymar.
We have got changes
Number
here from both
22,
sides, in fact.
Batistuta.
So we have a breakthrough.
Coming on the field.
Now how will
Number
things develop from
24,
here?
Well, it's great
Desiree
commitment on show
Number
here.
21,
They'll be hoping that...
And the finish! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become. Chance! And that was very necessary. Now the cross. Danger averted for now. That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. And it's lofted through here. Marquinhos cuts it out. Bellingham. Kupchu. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Out towards the flank. Shot could be on. Decent chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Good ball,
There will
good
be
take.
5 minutes added time.
And he's had a hit! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to
Number
give the keeper
17,
some slack here because
Zanetti.
he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And that is that. Portugal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with.
Official,
but as we
welcome
have
to
seen
MI7SHOW,
so
bro.
many
Hi, bro.
times, they ended
Guys,
up
like
with
and subscribe,
nothing.
guys,
Just
please.
a quick request today for everybody
So
to
what do you
please
take away from it all, Jim?
remove any
Look,
cars
Peter,
parked
a
on the
strength
ground
in any
outside the
team
stadium.
has to be...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already
Brazil
palpable.
against Portugal.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So,
Judge, surely! He's delivered all right!
well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him is just beautifully measured.
After 7 minutes is number 22.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Xavi Alonso, and here's Kane, distributed tidily. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Great chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Tries to play it through. Szoboszlai in with the challenge. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Palmer. Now it's Kane. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's onside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Batistuta. Palmer. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Kane. Looking for options for movement. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Chiellini. And he cuts out the supply. Nice looking ball. That has not gone well. Marquez. Messi. Szoboszlai. Neymar engages and forces him off the ball. Just too high.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
That pass has been well intercepted. This looks promising, and he's lost. And the finish! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Kane clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
मोबाइल से खेलते वक्त रिमोट से खेलते हो क्या? नहीं भाई, मोबाइल से ही जॉयस्टिक, जो मोबाइल में जॉयस्टिक आता है उससे ही खेलता हूँ.
Messi. And this is Batistuta. Ronaldo finds himself offside. And it's
There will be
Kane.
3 minutes added time.
Neymar. Well, that is one way to stop him. Great vision. And he's intervened well there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Soboslai receives it in a wide position. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the
I'd like
team
to
linked
draw
up
your
very
attention
well
to the
and has been
screen right now
organised,
for
hence
information
their
on our
position.
shuttle bus
They can
service.
afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Portugal are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 11, Kane. Number 4, Palmer. Coming on the field, number 10, Mbappe. Number 17,
And the action is back on the way.
Portugal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
It's played through for him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He has found the way through. Now here's the delivery. Cleared without complication. Knocks it out wide. Chiellini proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Mbappe. Turns back here, probably the best option. Threads one in. He's found Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that has put paid to that. Nuno Mendes plays a sharp little ball here. And they've got rid. And here's Mbappe. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Messi with a real chance here. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Messi! Well, the ball's come loose here. Chooses to go back. Shot could be on. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Batistuta. Great defending, strong and determined. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Ronaldo. Bastoni makes the interception. Well, there's the clearance. Looking for a runner. Gets his head on it! Oh, and that should have been two.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Just eases him off the ball. Tries to pass it through. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Brazil really are
हम
showing
भी
all the
eFootball
necessary
गेम खेलते
urgency,
हैं
but
लेकिन
it's
बहुत बार
potency they
हारे
need.
हैं नो प्रॉब्लम भाई कीप ट्राइंग कीप
Coming
ट्राइंग
on to replace him is number 18, Rijkaard.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Marquez attempts a clearance. Portugal have it back and can
There
go
will be
again.
1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that will be it. Portugal have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Batistuta claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Of anybody who has found themselves a little lost
How would you
today,
sum up what
please
we've witnessed,
look at the
Jim?
screen for
Yeah,
information
clean
on-
sheet.
नहीं, रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं करता हूँ मैं। लाइव खेलते वक्त रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं करता हूँ। हाय भाई हाय, आपको पहले भी हाय बोला था मैं, आवाज़ नहीं आ रही आपको? Guys, like and subscribe, guys, please.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello, everybody,
Win today,
and
and they
today's
will be
match.
up there amongst the elite.
Against Portugal.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Portugal come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away, and he's there to make the challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. Looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for options for movement. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct.
He rises! Goal! Portugal! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Messi. And he's quick to snatch it back. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rijkaard. McAllister. Palmer. Kukçu. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Look at the space here, and the shot! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! Atalanta are level. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
What a throw in. And that's another throw. And he thumps it clear. Foot in. Rijkaard puts his foot on the gas. And this is Batistuta. Has crossed into the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Costa Curta. Palmer producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
2 added minutes has been
Can he get
indicated.
it through? Not much subtlety about that challenge. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And we come to you now
It's
with
been a
quick
decent 45
request
minutes.
for support
Competitive,
for our
certainly,
World
and a goal
Charity
each.
Fund.
Substitution for Atalanta. Number 10, Alvarez. Coming on the field.
The second
is
half then, just
number
getting going.
13, Erling Haaland.
That'll be a throw. Batistuta. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it... Batistuta! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Neymar wins the duel this time. Chiellini. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Can he get on the end of this? Szoboszlai gets into a good position. Szoboszlai. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Atalanta! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Atalanta get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Kukçu's cross. And that's the keeper's ball. Costa Curta. For Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a... And the shot! Oh, that's another chance! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Atalanta go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Costa Curta. Costa Curta tries making a foray down the right. And it's McAllister. Now, can they get him away? Just a quarter of an hour to play. Dani Olmo. That is a great pick out. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. The ball has bounced loose now. He's had it taken off him. Could be danger here. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, that's well seen too. Szoboszlai. Rijkaard takes control of it and he's on the move. So he's had a shot! Yes, it's there! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Portugal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. That's a throw. That is good pressure, just about within shooting range. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So, Jim, how do you... This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite.
Against Portugal.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Portugal cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's aimed in. Oh, what a climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Now, can they get him away? Throw it. This is Ronaldo. Big chance. Shoots. Goal! Portugal! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
They have what they wanted. The first break. Camavinga! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That's an imaginative pass. Thinks about the shot. And he was alert to it. Cleared away. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Rijkaard going full tilt down the left. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's having a shot! It's in! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Decent chance! Goal! Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! Lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Brazil could be danger here. And he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Brazil with the corner, there first. And he's there to clear it. Spread out to the left. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Dani Olmo. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi tries to play it through. That is good strength. Ball driven towards the far post.
Out of time.
McAllister. And here's Dani Olmo. Now it's some chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
We're glad to inform you that today's
And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 9, Dani Olmo. Coming
Here we
on
go
to
again,
replace
then.
him is number 7.
Well, I think starting this half
Rafinha.
in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Oh, tonight. And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Camavinga. And here's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that is a little undercooked. And this is Batistuta, and he's onside. Batistuta! Goal! Portugal! They have done it. They are level. You raise your game and we raise ours. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 10, Messi.
So,
Number
time for
14,
changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field.
This is quite a battle.
Number 21.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, what about it? Portugal are taking us the full distance. Terrific stuff. Osimhen, oh, he's bustling through here. Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Portugal have it back and can go again. He won't be happy with that one. Just about up to 75 minutes. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Great vision. Cleared without complication. Pass somewhat off target. Again, with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Nicely shot ball. Good ball, good take.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's found a way through. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And now they can clear their lines. Threads one in. And this is Dembele. He's got away. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Portugal prepare for one of the most important games in their history. Last day, must win. It is the most unmissable of games, the real epitome of do or die. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Portugal cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Lampard knocks it out wide. A bit of trickery. He is through here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi attempts a clearance. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Van Basten with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Van Basten has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
Arsenal making their first change very early on.
Well, I don't think he's going to be delighted at being substituted at this stage, especially when you consider the position they're in. He'll be a bit miffed about this, yeah.
No, not quite.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Bale chasing after it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Now it's Messi. He's got away. He's got two. Goal! Portugal! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
And it's Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space here. He's having a shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Corner number 2 then. Pirlo plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's been played through. Throw it. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Neymar goes short. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now that's well seen too. Oh, that was vital. Batistuta's cross. Bayer deals with that, nice and simple. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Pass somewhat off target. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So it's back to business. That's a throw. Produces a cross.
Well played and well cleared.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Rijkaard must have made the worst possible choice there.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. A corner it is then. Corner number 3 coming up. Messi gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's lost his man here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And he can clear it away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task meter, did he?
He's come in hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get it through? Hala. Irwin gets into some space. Beckenbauer is there to clear. Knocks it into space. That ball looks a good one. Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Batistuta fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
It's their second corner of the game. Pirlo getting this one clear.
Portugal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Portugal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Bale. Great ball if he can get there. Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. But he's well positioned here. Big chance! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
2 added minutes.
There's still a
has
bit
been
left in it,
indicated.
Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Portugal did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed.